Hello everybody, here is DNA Games and welcome to another video from the life and suffering of Sir Brante. Last time, our grandfather arrived into the picture and we only lost willpower with him there. Now we'll see what happens next as we are getting closer and closer to finishing childhood. And I might tell you that this I think is the last video of childhood. Then it's completely new territory even for me. The kaleidoscope. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. You never expect to hear these words from your father of all people. Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around your house without his presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery. Instead of your room, you now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door of the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now, she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way grandfather treats you? You ask. Gloria shrugs. Grandfather always says that I should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're close to him. I just have to stay out of his way, that's it. She shows you the strange tube she has been holding all day. Look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Want to see inside? Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole on one end of the tube. Your eyes see a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you. The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You are riding at the front of the fiery horseman, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive and calm and peaceful, just like father's smile before grandfather's invasion. The deep blue gives way to scattering of gold radiating gentle warmth like mother's arm. These fleeing beauty too soon given away to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again, you see your family in those interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of the golden glow, you see Gloria's green eyes gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked. But you're still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it no matter how you try. You are caught in an inner conflict. There is so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Should you take it apart or ask Gloria how it works, or keep enjoying the patterns it shows you? But you still have lessons to do today. So we can take the kaleidoscope apart. You start taking the toy apart to learn the secrets of the never-ending pattern. That would actually increase our perception but decrease our willpower. Keep looking through the kaleidoscope. You keep playing with the kaleidoscope as visions of warrior battling in glory reveal themselves before you. We increase our willpower or return to your studies. You choose to finish your studies first and share the discoveries with Gloria later. Well, we are a kid, we have a toy, we'll keep looking through the kaleidoscope. You continue peering into the ever-changing patterns the kaleidoscope offers you. They become truly interesting when you point it at the shining pillar gleaming in the sky. In your mind's eye, one battle follows another, filling your ears with clanging steel and neighing of horses. You are leading an imperial army now. Everybody is so proud of you. Grandfather says you are better than Stefan, and Father's stern voice cuts your daydream short. You lost all track of time each evening now. How do you get your hands on this toy, DNA? Why aren't you studying? Give it to me. You will have double the lessons tomorrow. Well, we have increased our willpower. And now we have sweet temptation. Now beware, this is going to get violent. Grandfather visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic in the house. He has become something you are used to, something nagging yet not unordinary, like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor, the stain for everyone in the house, is so palpable it almost stings for real. Your lessons with the tutor are done for today. You are walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slight open door. You sneak up to your sister and tap her lightly on the shoulder. She is startled. Oh, it's you, Ian. Look, Sir Gregor eating something. Grandfather is sitting on the sofa, flipping through a book with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another one. And then, inside the bowl, you can see candied fruit, a sweet confection forbidden to the common estate, like all sweet things. Yet grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the high-born treat. The clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on a shelf, and leaves for the yard. He always takes a walk in the city at this time. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl when you look at her. The first motion you feel is fear, but next comes curiosity, and it is stronger. Stefan used to boast that candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have the perfect opportunity to try it. You try candied fruit first. The sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It is so sweet you have never eaten anything as good as this. You take the whole bowl off of the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes the fruit and brings it to her mouth carefully like a rare treat. There is a thumping on the stair, footsteps accompanied by knocking of a walking stick. You have no idea why, but grandfather is back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you. She is frozen in place with the ball in her hands. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm. You squalled, ungrateful, low-born child. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your troop-lop of a mother would be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. The sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot? His hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls to the floor right next to where you're hiding. Her finger glistens with the warm melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his walking stick ready, but then he sees you huddling behind the armchair. Please don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Sir Brante. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me. You can already see a bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed. Unlike you, you can still avoid your punishment. What is it then? Milk sop. Did you try the sugar too? Or were you trying to stop this piece of filth like she said? So we can tell the truth, will increase perception, will decrease willpower, but our grandfather will be proud. You can tell the truth. You did eat the candied fruit with your sister. You can lie, which increases willpower, but the willpower is already at max and our sister will be disappointed. You convince grandfather that you were trying to stop Gloria, or mock grandfather if that you start mocking grandfather, convinced that Gloria will join you. But we can't do this. So we'll actually go with tell the truth. You stand up and tell the truth, even though it takes you an effort to do it. You actually ate the candied fruit, but Gloria only touched it. You hope this will help your sister avoid punishment. You are quickly proven wrong. Grandfather's face is red with rage. He strikes you both with his walking stick, blow for blow. He keeps hitting you until he grows tired, and then he leaves you where you were. Soon enough, Mother comes to find the two of you on the floor, too afraid to move. She shakes her head in disappointment. You are badly hurt and covered in bruises, yet she still forces you to kneel and recite the precept of the laws and how important it is to follow them. Then you stand before father and grandfather and swear never to take things that do not belong to you. We are not now curious. A new status. Father and Mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and face, and get dressed in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. Mother, I want to go play in the yard. No playing today. You and DNA are big boys now. It's time for you both to have your first sacrament. No one can live without a laugh. I don't want to have a laugh. Be quiet and listen. You were born commoners, so you must accept the low-born lot before the twins. When you grow up, you will get a chance to earn a noble lot. Father and Mother take you to the carriage. Nathan is hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage is moving along the streets of Aniso, slowly and solemnly. One more turn and you see the colossal white building marked by two massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the Church of the Twin Gods. You enter the gates and walk under the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided in two halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is raw and jagged and covered in dried brown spots, while the floor on the other is made of smooth marble. The commoners kneel on the jagged floor. The well-dressed nobles and their families sit on pews. Father and grandfather leave you to sit on one of the noble pews. Mother walks to the rough stone on the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her whines in pain, for the lowborn estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and the other children will take your sacraments this day. Before you stands a tall priest dressed in black, with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He is scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach roils in uneasy anticipation. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth, he will fight and rule and pursue the arts, his mind now forever free from the tour of suffering, for he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. Nathan is next. Nathan is next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him on the jagged floor on the lowborn side. The sharp edges point in Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of red around him. I don't wanna, Diane. Why do they want to whip me? What did I do? You try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You want to give him courage and protect him, but the acolyte's grip on you is too firm. you feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. The priest starts reciting the words of the law as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulder. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy labor and humble in obedience to thy rules. And now cometh thy first through suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. The lash cracks. It strikes his right shoulder. It strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. The priest tells him to rise. He has received his loss. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother. His knees are torn and bloodied, his spirit broken. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on your knees and feel the sharp stone below. So sharp, your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. The acolyte forces your head down, and you feel the lash being drawn above you, ready to strike. The priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament. Thou shalt work and endure the suffer. Thou art about to receive thy first true suffering by the sacred lash. Dost thou accept thy loss? And we can accept it. We lose determination but win perspective. You humbly accept the commander's loss. You can raise your head, if we had over 4 determination. You raise your head defiantly and stand up. Catch the lash. You catch the lash before it strikes your shoulder. It makes you win 1 determination and lose 1 perception, or kiss the sword. That's another destiny that we can comply. But that will decrease willpower, will decrease perception and increase determination, and would grant us the noble sacrament. Also, our grandfather will be pleased that you defy the rite of the sacrament and kiss the priest's sword. But for now, we will accept. The moment before the lash reaches you stretches out into an eternity. Its sound approaches you slowly as it slices through the air. The whip cracks. It strikes you on the right shoulder. The lash is so heavy, it bends your back and forces you to the floor. The lash cracks again. It hits you on the left shoulder. There is blood running down your back. Rise now, commoner, the priest tells you. You stand. Everything looks blurry. You can barely walk on the sharp floor. Mother takes your hand and leads you away from the altar. There is agony, but there is also unfathomable tranquility. This is right. This is what you deserve. This is how it should be. This is the way the world and its laws. This is the way of the world and its laws. From this day forth, you will accept all suffering in life with humility and patience. For you are a commoner. So we are spineless, we have zero determination, but we are curious. And with this, you have taken your first sacrament and received the commoner's lot. The mark left on you by the sacrament takes a long time to heal. Mother says it is a reminder of your loss, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. Childhood ends. You are a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. But Father keeps telling you to study hard, so you may yet earn a different lot and become a noble of the mantle. You recall the past with warm sadness, when Stefan still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left. Now, he thinks it's beneath him to write to the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. It changed shortly after Nathan was born. But most importantly, you miss the time before the terrifying figure of your grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learn the true power of the loss only after the head of the family family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserves to be treated with kindness. Is this just him, or is it the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy. You are older now, and what's more, you are an elder brother now. You have learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. Soon you are a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now, your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Your childhood years are over. So we can see the events. We were born. Our brother and sister took the sacrament. Nathan was born. Grandfather arrived, and we took the sacrament. Personal qualities that you have accumulated in childhood, they will convert into adult qualities at the end of chapter 2, Adolescence. The inner strength, a number of lesser deaths that you have experienced, these qualities will stay with you for your entire life. Will hit continue. Now that we are an adolescent, we'll just end it here. So this will be all for today. I have been behind games. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the childhood of Sir Brante, and next time we'll definitely try the adolescence. So until this part is what I did in my first interaction with the game, but then I forgot to actually record and also didn't split the parts, and it took me like 2 hours and a half to get here. So yeah, we'll keep splitting them as we did, and we'll see what happens in the adolescence of Sir Brante. But this will be all for today. I have been Dear Engaged. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, and I'll see you on the next one. But until then, have some great days. Bye.